Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Beowulf Studios, and today we are playing Getting Over It. So all of us have a past where we loved YouTube. We watched it all the time, and we had a favorite YouTube creators. Mine was like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. It was a lot of people. There were a lot of people's favorites. They were kind of like the top three in my opinion. And then we have those Minecraft YouTubers like Stampy and all that. Well, anyways, one of my favorite games that I watched, especially when I watched Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or whatnot, they did a game called Getting Over It, and their reactions was absolutely hilarious to me. So today, and I found out that it wasn't that expensive on Steam, so I went ahead and bought it, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a video on this. So let's get started. So I'm using a mouse. Let's start a new game. Oh, I can definitely see why this raids. You just use your mouse? Oh, I see. Maybe a trackpad would be easier. I can't reach. I can't reach. It's a little bit longer. Come on.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
I hope you won't. Wait, yes! No! Come on. Ah, come on. Wait, does Getting Over It allow control use? I almost got over it too. That's... The thing is, the accuracy doesn't really follow the mouse that well. Yay! So this is my first time actually playing a game and seeing how difficult it can be. I mean, the mouse doesn't really feel accurate when it comes to trying to control it. It's, I can imagine, it's kind of part of the whole raids part of the game. I'm thinking it's probably designed that way.
All right. Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazor, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
And I think part of it, the raids game, even though the commentary, doesn't really, you don't really think the commentary does it, but when you are struggling and you're getting frustrated and that guy's talking over you, I'm pretty sure you would feel equally as frustrated. Okay. See, because the thing is, it's very easy to over such a suit. Okay. No.
Or you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Yeah. I don't think that's what's the punch in the gut, though. It's you talking about it. No! It's so easy to... so easy just to push yourself off. No! You know, I tried doing Supermarket Simulator because that's another one that Jacksepticeye and them recorded, but it really kind of felt boring to record. Like, what do you say to entertain people? Because you feel like the game itself was not that entertaining. So I'm wondering if that's a good one. How this game is going to turn out. Because really, I would not suggest that to be the regular way of choosing which content you're going to put on. Because what might have been fun for them, because they're really good conversation makers, but if you're first on YouTube, you're not going to be that good with making small talk to keep everybody entertained while starting a game off.
You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity.
Oh. Let me try that. No, I didn't mean to quit it. I'm wondering, is there a way we can kind of cheat it, make it so easy? Okay. I'm trying to think of other games to do on this channel as well. Because I'm trying to think of games I've never thought of doing before. Because like games like Fallout 4 is kind of always on my list. Like, oh, that's definitely going to be a thing I'm going to put on my channel. No! Come on. Be one thing if it had some kind of decent controls, which is kind of part of the whole raids. Come on. No. Go off. Okay. I almost got it. No. Maybe fast is the key. Maybe not thinking, not strategizing. Sometimes that is an effective key in raids games. Sometimes that is effective key in life. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. No. Or it just sets you back. Which is also true of life. No. No. I'm gonna be going for 14 minutes. I want my video to be a little bit longer. You know, honestly, I want to get you guys' opinions. I know some YouTubers, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, they all adapted this sort of technique. And I've seen other YouTubers as well adapt to it on this kind of method when they're doing the Let's Plays. Is the first episode will always be like an hour, 2 hours long. Which, honestly...
Sorry about that.
Really? Are you sorry? Are you really sorry? But I mean, I didn't like it because I don't like sitting there for like an hour just watching the same video. I don't know why. It seems to turn me off on when it comes to videos. I like sitting for 30 minutes and watching the videos. You know? Because then I can just go to the next one and next one, next one. Because if, honestly, the longer you record, I mean, that's true with me, the longer I record, kind of the more boring it seems, because I end up either losing... Oh, no, don't sing back there.
Again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
If there's a voice that will get, or if there's something that will get to me, it's that. Because honestly, the whole point of this game is you're supposed to lose patience, but I work in healthcare, so I don't think patience, well, we all have a limit to our patience. And this might be my undiscovered limit. I always get lucky when I grab that. Like, there's no grip, no grip. I keep instinctively trying to click my mouse key like something's gonna happen.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And the timing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Now I see where I get your motivation from.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Okay, I will have to do some. You let the thing get apart. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I can still play it, and every single time it plays, I'll just put my own music on it. Like copyright music. So honestly, I can see how the music would aids. But if you pick the right music... Slow and steady, T. Slow and steady. Come on, 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 come on. Just, the biggest thing that I would see in the game would be how the mouse controls. And how sensitive it takes us to get you to jump off of things when you touch it with a hammer. No. The mouse. 1 second, just let me land. Let me fall. Might be an art to this, okay?
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Okay. Personally, game, I like games where you can make progress. There's no point in developing a game if you can't make... Oh, I think... I almost did it there. I almost got it in one shot. Okay. Now my question is, did he get himself stuck in his pot? Or is he just stupid and wants... and just doesn't think, hey, let me get the pot so I can climb better. Although he did get a point, I don't know if you noticed in one of the comments when he was talking about the game, you have to climb mountain with the hammer, which is literally this game, but it had a different name. That is kind of a good...
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
But yeah, it's normally a good method to create a good game with a lot of... that's like unique, and it's not like...
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
I like William Shakespeare, but not in this instance. Like Romeo and Juliet is one of his good pieces. Come on, come on. You know, this might be the end of the episode, and then we start next one trying to get past this. No! No.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
So I did hear what I thought I heard.
Get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
You know, at first I was like, did he just say sexy hiking? I didn't hear him for certain. I was like, no way he said sexy hiking. Anyways, fair enough, he did. You just heard it there too. I don't want to actually pull myself. I want to strategically try to get myself over. I don't want to revert progress. I made it this far.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
I don't know. Climbing is not.
Building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Yeah, right.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better, but this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
At least I didn't go all the way down. Okay.
Oh no.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my. Like, you know, Crash Bandicoot. Am I? I figure what made this Crash Bandicoot one of my favorite videos I've made is because it's already naturally frustrating. A lot of the reactions is so natural. I figured it's more entertaining in my mind. I don't know how other people thought of it. I need to look at the. But that's on my last channel, Phil Wolfcat. I'm going to be periodically, like, let's say I can't get to a video on a certain week, I'm going to do a re-upload, and that way I have barriers if I wanted to bring those series to this channel and keep making videos on that. So we'll go from there. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. I'm going to stop it here because I'm going to probably end up punching a hole through my wall, which I did not want to do if I keep on going through. So it's going to be my time. I'm going to take a break next weekend. I'm debating if I should just make this video all the way through or something like that. I don't know. But I have a few things I need you guys' help with for decisions. So when I told you about it earlier, how a lot of YouTubers will often, their first video of the series, they'll make it like an hour, 2 hours long. And then after that, it's usually like 30 to 40 minutes of videos. So I'm wondering if you guys want me to do that here, and what's probably another idea is why not the first video, why don't I just do that like a stream, like I just live stream the first episode of every series I make, right? I just live stream it. And then after that, it's just pre-recorded videos after that. So let me know if you want like the idea, and then I will incorporate it in my next series I post, or to make up for it, since I've already made my first episode here, I can make the second episode of this and make that a stream. So I'll stream the second episode of this if you guys are down for that. So if you want me to do streams for my first episode of every series, let me know and I will make a stream of this episode too. So I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the idea in the comments. Bye.